Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir. My name is Paul Henry, and I have the honor to be your city archivist. I'd like to welcome all of you to Tapestry, the archives journey to diversify our collections, to to create and develop services which are welcoming and create a place of belonging for our users, and also to transform our staff in a way that we recognize the needs and implications of diversity and how that affects not only our collections, but how we deliver those services. And this is also where I see if the technology is working. There we are. So everyone has a part to play in history. The City of Ottawa Archives wishes to acquire your stories. We want to hear your history. We want to hear the history found in the records you keep. And Tapestry is our collaborative approach to preserving the collective memory and history of Ottawa's diverse communities to reflect the rich tapestry that defines us. And today, as we are launching our project with this first event, to enable us to connect with as many communities in Ottawa as we can. And I'd also like to begin as well by acknowledging that Ottawa is situated on the unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe First Nations, and that we respect their role in the history of Ottawa and how it has affected all of us today. And there is, with respect to the Tapestry project, there is a separate stream which developed as part of Article 77 obligations under Truth and Reconciliation, and our conversations with Ottawa's First Nations began about a decade ago, and they continue. But today, this story is about starting new conversations. The City of Ottawa Archives strives to be a reliable, trusted, and authoritative caretaker of Ottawa's documentary memory. Le projet est de concrétiser cette vision en montrant que les archives cherchent à obtenir les collections qui représentent les milieux de la communauté hautement diversifiée à Ottawa. The archive's mission is to facilitate access to our collections which represent everyone. Otherwise, we're just a beautiful building filled with boxes that no one uses. And I think that vision of how Tapestry will enliven the collections that we hold will allow us to reach new audiences and to tell beautiful stories about people's experiences in archives. This is a significant undertaking for us, and it's a multi-phased project, and we expect that this conversation will continue for many years to come. The archives seeks to create archives in the community which will help to preserve materials, provide safe and secure storage, create a broader picture of life in Ottawa, capture a diverse range of collections to broaden research for our clients, provide access for future generations as well as the present ones, and if needed, we will assist communities in preserving their records. And we do encourage communities that are able to create their own archives, because in this way, we enable communities to move forward themselves in partnership with us to make as broad a series of collections available as they can. Tapestry and together, the City Archives and the Friends of the City of Ottawa Archives are engaged with communities to diversify the archives collection, to build archives in and of the community and represent the many different communities in our city. I'd like at this point to introduce my colleague, Jackie Benjamin, who is the chair of, at first the chair of Tapestry, but then when she didn't run away, we also made her chair of the Friends, and she continues to lead us there as well. So I've been given the important task of clicking the slides for Jackie. So with your support, I hope I'm able to do this as well as I can. Jackie, please.
Hello. Thank you so much. I'm Jackie Benjamin. I am chair of FCOA, Friends with the City of Ottawa Archives. I am also chair of Tapestry. So let me tell you a little bit. Tapestry started as an idea under the auspices of FCOA. So thank you so much, because I have the past chair here, Gilles, for welcoming me into FCOA and allowing me to initiate Tapestry here. So thank you so much. So I want to say that Tapestry is an outreach project with a number of communities. So right now we're engaged in outreach with the Chinese community, the South Asian community, the Caribbean diaspora, and the LGBTQ communities. So we are looking to community leaders and who have come forward to assist us. So working with FCOA in collaboration with the City of Ottawa Archives, we're looking to create community archives or assist communities in creating their own. Our advisors, as you know, are part of the communities. So they are participants, they are engaged, they are leaders, they have the knowledge, the experience, and the connections in order to take the message out for preserving memory out to those communities. And so we are looking to develop relationships, continued relationships, not only with this campaign, these 4, but with further campaigns in outreach to other communities. So that's what we're looking at. And I'd like to introduce you to the people who actually are advisors. So Tapestry Advisory Panel. These are the people who have been on this journey with me for the last 18 months. And I want to say thank you so much. So let me introduce June Johnson. She is the Jamaican diaspora. Thank you so much. And Supinder Singh, he is the South Asian. Where are you? There you are. Thank you so much. And Juliette Smith, thank you so much. She is the Immigrant Women in Technology. And the stellar Robert Yip. Thank you so much. Where are you, Robert? There you are. There you are. So let me speak to you about, at the high level, about the Tapestry process. So we connect with community leaders, and with that, we do outreach. We explain what Tapestry wants and to engage with, and then an archivist works with those communities to assess their interconnectedness. And then in participation with those participants, the archivist helps create that story, unfolds that story. So from the engagement, it merges the threads that the community stories are built upon. And that's what makes Tapestry. So it is collected from photos and correspondence, diaries, narrative audio tapes. So all of these pieces contribute to the story. So that's what we're looking at when we engage with the community. In terms of collaboration, collaboration really is the fundamental piece that brings us all together. So we collaborate in order to document memory and of the diverse communities. So we know that some of those diverse voices have not been heard or have been silenced or put in the corner. And so we're looking to empower and elevate and have those voices ring out, because we contribute to the community that Ottawa is and has become. So that's what I'm looking to do, for those stories to be heard and to be collected. So I'm speaking to you about Tapestry. You've got a card on your seat of our logo, and it's a piece of tapestry. So tapestry is really the fibers that bind us together, right? The people, the strengths, their individuality, they come together and they form community. So that was what our brand is and our logo is, a piece of tapestry woven together. Thank you so much.